Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is the TD2000 here. I'm sorry with the shitty webcam. I hope voice is good. I hope everything's good. I'm bringing you guys a video that I have been wanting to do for a little while. And again, I'm sorry that my equipment is trash, but this is literally all I have to work with. So we are just gonna have to deal with it. So hit that like button, help me make better videos, I guess. So today I'm bringing you guys a tier list of every zombies map, um, and that includes everything non-Treyarch as well. So this should be interesting. First up, we're gonna do Nocturne Toten. Where should Nocturne Toten go? I think Nocturne Toten's a C map. Um, I think it's good. It's pretty fun. It was the first zombies map. Um, there's really not too much to this map, but I can still hop on it and have some fun just killing zombies and not have to worry about really anything. It's not the best map because there's not too crazy stuff, but it is still a good map here. Verrucht, is Verrucht here? Where's Verrucht? Verrucht's down here. Okay, let's throw it down into that. Does it look good? Let's scroll down one more time. Okay. So Verrucht. I'm gonna have to put it above Nocturne Toten. By the way, this won't be, like, I'll probably end up changing it throughout. I kind of want to do like a ranking system as well, like a numbered system, and the tiers just really help with that. So in the tiers, they will be ranked in particular, but we will be going in the end and seeing if we like the positions that they are. I think Verrucht is a better map, mostly because of Perca-Colas. Again, it's pretty bare bones. There's really not much to it except that there are brand new Perca-Colas. So I think, it's a decent map. So I'll leave that in C. Where's Shironuma? Shironuma is down there. I think. Okay. I just want to make sure that we don't get all weird with that. Shinonuma. Oh man, this is hard. I want to put it in C or D. I think I'm gonna leave it in C, just because it was the third map, and also, by the way, I forgot to mention this as well. My qualifications are I have played every single map, and I've done every single Easter egg besides Mob of the Dead, so I think I know what I'm talking about. This is my opinion, of course. Obviously, people aren't going to agree. This is my personal opinion. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do it myself, see what I could come up with. And this is also on the spot, too. There's no script before this. I just wanted to jump right in. So I think Shinonuma is a decent map. We got our main characters in that map. They added dogs. They kind of did like a random perk system a little bit. It's not a bad map, but it's not really good. It really didn't add too much from Verrucht, and I know a lot of people like just kind of hate on it. Um, and I don't hate it, but I've definitely played it the least of the three World at War maps. Okay, next up, it would be great if this tier list was in order, but it's not. There we go. It's all the way at the bottom. I think I went one too up. So RIESE. I'd have to put this in A tier. Really good map. One thing that sets apart this map from a lot of other zombies maps, and just, well, more like the war maps are, is Pack Punch. That's really it. Pack Punch is such a game changer. It adds so much more variety, so much more gameplay. As well as it had the very first Easter egg. You also got a trophy for doing the Samantha Says Easter egg. So that was really kind of what started Easter eggs, but not really. It really took off in Ascension. But the RIESE fun map, I still love playing it. I would play this version. I would play Giant all day. I love the Giant as well because it is a RIESE remaster. Really just solid map. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but pretty high up there, and just a solid map overall. All right, here we go. Kino der Toten. I'm gonna have to put this in B tier. Kino der Toten. It is a really good map, but it really didn't add too much. Um, I mean, the memories on it for sure. It definitely is very overrated for some people. Um, like people hold this map at a very high pedestal, which it is a good map. I will say that I don't hate a single Treyarch map. I do dislike Treyarch maps. We will get to that later. And I do hate some maps from other developers, but I do not hate a single map from Treyarch, and I just very dislike. And we will get to that later. And you probably know which ones it are. It they are. Sorry, I can't speak. So yeah, Kino, there's just really not that much. Really fun map, really cool, but it just didn't really innovate. And it was supposed to be DLC 4 to World at War anyway, so it does really feel like a World at War map. 5. I really love this map, so I'm gonna have to put it in an A tier, just behind the RIESE, because I do think the RIESE is a little bit better than 5. But 5 is, I think that was besides Nocturne and Toten. 5 had our very first cutscene, um, intro cutscene. That is, it had our first celebrity cast besides our Shinonuma characters that we now know as Ultimus and later on Primus. Um, playing as JFK or Robert McNamara or even Fidel or even Richard Nixon. Just really fun playing in the Pentagon. The Pentagon Thief adds so much to the map. I would play 5 solo if I had no friends on. I would play 5, see how high I can get, pack punch the Mustang and Sally, and then usually pack punch another weapon I got out the box by killing the what's his name, the Pentagon Thief, getting a bonfire sale and pack punching my weapon, and I'll just be set for so long. Like that 5 was my map. That was the very first map that I became a okay zombies player at. And then Kino I would play with all my friends. So Kino is a good map. It's just I had a lot more fun because I played with friends and we had just more memories. But overall, solid maps there. Um, Ascension. I'm gonna put this behind Kino. Yeah, I'm gonna put it behind Kino. Ascension, it's a good map. The Easter egg on it, it's nothing too crazy. It was really the first big Easter egg. Very multiple step Easter egg. Unlike the pack puncher gun, shoot the button, find 3 items. You did the Easter egg on Darius. Ascension, you had to do a lot. Hit buttons, fly the lunar landers in a certain uh, area. You gotta get all the wonder weapons, pack punch them, everything. You need everything in the book. So it's a pretty fun Easter egg. It's a really fun map. We got PhD Flopper and Stamina up introduced in this map. The memories of going on jumping on that little catwalk with PhD. Just so many memories on this map. It is a good map, but it's not the greatest. It also really didn't add too much, especially after Kino. It did add some new things like the lunar landers. That was kind of like a little spin on teleporters in a way. So they did innovate. It was a good map, but I just can't say that I enjoyed it so crazy. Alright, and I'm gonna try to do this in like chronological order, but if I mess up or I forget a map, sorry. I mean, there's what, like 52 maps, we'll see at the end. Call of the Dead, S tier map. I absolutely love Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead is an amazing map. We got another intro cutscene, amazing cast. Obviously, besides the big man and the creator of zombies himself, George Romero, we got Michael Rooker. which is one of my favorite actors, plays Merle in Walking Dead, plays Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy, plays so many other things. Michelle Gellar, she plays Daphne, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so many other things. Um, Danny Trejo, legendary actor. Literally has been in everything. So good. Um, and then I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the old guy's name. I forget him all the time. Michael always yells at me. I think he played Freddy Krueger. I can't remember his name right now. That is completely my bad. I am Gen Z. I'm sorry. I forget his name, but also a legendary actor, obviously. Freddy Krueger. So many other great works. So great cast. Loved it. Always, obviously, loved playing Sarah Michelle Gellar because she's hot and Scooby Doo. So great map, very fun. Scavenger, awesome on that map. We got Deadshot perk, not the greatest, but pretty cool perk. Just a very aesthetically pleasing map, fun to traverse. Um, just everything in the book is just so good about that map. Um, some people do think George is kind of a nuisance. He can be a nuisance for sure, but he does give a big reward with free perks. You can grab all the perks on the map by killing George over and over. You had a solo and co-op Easter egg. Solo just took out a few steps that the co-op Easter egg had co-op steps with, um, and the co-op was just a little bit longer. But either way, both of those Easter eggs were solid. You helped um, our Ultimus crew travel to their next location. Just all around solid map. Love this map. A lot of fun memories. Just playing, just casually, and great map. Great map. Next up is Shangri-La. Um, I think I'm gonna put it behind Ascension because Shangri-La, that's just the ugly duckling of Black Ops 1. I think in recent years, Shangri-La has gotten a lot of love. This map is really fun. I do enjoy this map. I don't think we got a new perk on this map. No, for this map, I don't believe we got a new perk. We ended up getting a new perk in Mob of the Dead, or not Mob of the Dead. Sorry, Moon. Um, yeah, no, we didn't get a new perk. I was trying to think in my head just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that we didn't get a new perk. Um, they had the monkeys where you could get a free perk though. Turn it to max ammos. That was cool. The Easter egg is cool. The Easter egg is really cool. And believe me or not, me and my friends, we actually, when we were playing all these maps again and doing the Easter eggs on the OG maps, we beat Shangri-La 4 times in a row. And that is the max amount of times. You are able to have every player grab the summoning or the little stone thing. I forgot what it's called. 4 times, and then you can't do the Easter egg again. And we got to that point. We did it 4 times in a row, and then you just couldn't do the Easter egg anymore. So that was pretty cool. Shangri-La has like kind of a cool little super Easter egg where you can do it 4 times, give each player all the perks where they can't down, and if you wanted, you could just play forever until you died. And I think that's pretty solid. Um, and just cool. You know, people usually will do the Shangri-La Easter egg once. Not a lot of people will do it 4 times in a row in one match. So pretty cool there. Napalm zombies, they're kind of annoying. That's probably the worst step of the Easter egg too. Shrieker zombies, they're just kind of mad. The baby gun, love it, but unfortunately you would never get it. Um, it's a very hard map and it's very small, condensed, linear. It's a difficult map. We had some struggles. My friends really wanted to rage quit, but we ended up beating it, and I don't think they care, but I care because that's a cool accomplishment to beat Shangri-La 4 times in a row in one match, like the ultimate Easter egg. Moon above Call of the Dead, and I'm just gonna let you know now. I think Moon's gonna be number 1 all the way up into the end of this video. I love Moon. This is my favorite map. I have played this map so many times. I have done the Easter egg so many times. I have just so much time on this map. I love when you start in, you try to get enough points for Jug, or you can't go for Pack Punch, or you in Speed Cola, you leave, and just so many fun things about the map. I don't think the anti-gravity is that bad. There's a few annoying things, a little bit RNG in the Easter egg, but I still think it's a very fun Easter egg, very engaging. I just love this map so much, and I think it will always forever be my favorite. I know a lot of people hate this map, but fuck you. Moving on. Um, wow, we've killed World at War and Black Ops 1 pretty quick. Um, Transit. That's an F tier. That's an F tier map. Absolutely trash map. I hate this map. Um, it took me about 10 years. No, like, sorry, 6 years to finally go back and do the Easter egg on this map. And I hated it. I think we did the Max's side. So we didn't even have perks. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Might have had a better time if we did go back and play Richtofen. Just a bad map. And it really holds what holds it back is Denizens and Fog, but we already know that. Transit can eat a dick. Next up, Die Rise. I think it's above Transit. It's still just a bad map. I, the story doesn't make any sense. You get a cutscene, and it just I don't know the Victus crew just didn't really get a lot of love. Just really their story just didn't really make any sense until kind of buried, kinda. Just the only redeeming quality about this map is the liquefier, and that's really it. You know, it's I don't I don't find myself falling off the map as often, which I do hear an excuse for why this map is bad, but I don't think that that's it. I hate waiting on elevators. I hate waiting. I just don't like the map layout. I hate if I want to go to the box, I have to run all the way around the map. I just don't like this map. It is so linear. You can't get from one side of the map to the other. It's literally you have to take a whole ass loop around the map if you want to get to certain places. And it's literally just, I don't like it. Not a good map. Oh, sorry, we forgot Nuketown Zombies. I'm gonna give it above Verruct. Nuketown, not a bad map, not too crazy. The very first map, or very first video I did on my channel was Nuketown. It's not too crazy, no Easter egg. Um, really just survival. The perks coming down at kind of random times is cool. Just a nice survival map. Nothing too crazy about it. So that's why I'll put it above Verruct, especially because they innovated with the well, actually, there is an Easter egg. It does take place right alongside Moon. So every 5 rounds, I believe, you'll hear Richtofen, and then eventually he'll take over. And then at the end, you'll see the nuke drop down from Moon. So that's actually really cool. I forgot about that. So it's just a little bit better, more engaging with the story, and it's just a little bit more innovative. Plus, it's Nuketown. You can't really go wrong with Nuketown, and just a survival map. So. Alright, next up is Mob of the Dead. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in S tier right behind Call of the Dead. Now this is the only map that I never did the Easter egg on. I just didn't have friends at the time. Like, me and my friends only recently went back, did Transit, Die Rise, and buried the maps that I was missing. And then we just never got to Mob of the Dead. Just hooking up our PS3s were just kind of tedious and annoying, and we just kind of gave up. But it's literally the easiest Easter egg in the world. I could have done it in my sleep if I really wanted to, or even done it with randoms if they would have just listened, you know. Um, Mob the Dead's fun. I played a lot on it, a lot of fun times. Vanos made a video on it, trolling, and that was like the funniest video ever. I love Mob of the Dead. I forget that all these maps I had to wait like a month for too, all the DLC maps, because that was PS3. What a fun time. Okay, next up, where's Buried? There it is, Buried. I gotta give it. I'm gonna put it in A, right behind 5. I think Buried's a good map. The Paralyzer is a better jet gun. The Rega Mark II was introduced, and then I believe they put it in the other maps, if I'm not wrong. But they did introduce the Rega Mark II here. Easter egg was actually the most fun. Uh, the sharpshooter step was fun. I did play this map casually. Like TRANZIT I played a few times, RIESE I played a few times, Mob of the Dead I played a lot, Buried I played a lot, Origins I played a lot more. So Buried was one of those maps that I did play, and I enjoyed. Um, and yeah, so let's see. I know in TRANZIT too, like there was one tier list that had like all the little maps too, but I would just put them all like right next to each other. I would put town maybe like above. I'd probably put town in actually like in C category, but then I'd put all the other ones in F. So town, I'd put probably like right here, depending on what goes. I don't think there's gonna be any more maps from Treyarch that are C, so I think this is gonna be the cutoff, right behind Shino. That's where I want to keep town. But anyways, let's move on to our final Black Ops 2 map, Origins. I'm gonna put this at number 2. I played this map the very, very, very most. Absolutely love this map. The stabs were fun. I remember calling stabs. Always trying to find a 4-person lobby, calling stabs, doing all that. Pretty fun. Fun map in general. Easter eggs fun. Very engaging. You know, you're forced to build all the stabs, so especially playing with 4 people is really fun. Just the stabs are so fun, man. And maps nice and big, spacious. A lot of maps to train or area to train. Just all around good map. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mob of the Dead had Electric Cherry, um, Ill, Ill Tombstone, Ill Who's Who, Electric Cherry. I don't think what's it called? Voltrade, Pog, and then I think this just brought back like PhD. That's really all it did. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I'm kind of happy with how this list is going. So I don't think what they make Ghost after. So I think wasn't a yeah I think Black Ops 3 came out next, if I'm not wrong. So uh, or wait, no, because it was Ghost and then Advanced Warfare. Oh yeah, so we have Advanced Warfare next. Outbreak. I'm gonna put it behind these maps. Outbreak, probably the best Advanced Warfare map. Fun Easter egg. That's all I gotta say. Infection, that shit's gonna go into E because it's not that fun. Carrier, I'd rather play Transit and Die Rise over Carrier again. Carrier is a trash map. Descent, I'll put it in D for Descent. I like that. Okay, so then we got, um, then I believe we got Black Ops 3, correct? Then I believe we got Black Ops 3 after that trash. We did. So where is our boy Shadows? Shadows of Evil. I think I'm gonna put it in number 3. Shadows of Evil, great map, pretty fun, very challenging. I know a lot of people don't like it because it was very challenging at launch, but you know I enjoy it. Fun Easter egg. Um, kind of the first time we kind of got a boss fight, but there really wasn't. Just fun Easter egg, great intro cutscene, great outro cutscene, fun wonder weapon. Just overall, like really solid map for Black Ops 3 to start with. Do they have the giant in here? I don't. No, they don't have the giant in here. I'd probably just put the giant like one tick above, uh, just because I guess. Why not update the engine, all that. So let's see. We got the Ryzen Drac. I'm gonna put this in A. I know a lot of people really love the Rising Drag, and don't get me wrong, I do as well. I just don't. I didn't play it that much. I do enjoy it. I love the Easter egg. I've only ever used the wolf bow, I think. Um, so I don't know. I guess this one for me is just not as much experience on the map. But overall, solid Easter egg. First boss fight, really fun. Yeah, Shadows of Evil introduced Widow's Wine. That was the only perk we got. But DE is pretty good map, solid map, I have to say. And then what? It was ZNS next. I'm gonna put this at no. I'm gonna put this in A, but at the low. ZNS is also like one of the bad apples, kind of like Shangri-La, the bad apples of the bunch. But I still enjoy it. You know, the marshals on that map are really fun. The little like boss arena where you're just kind of killing zombies is cool. The Easter eggs kind of cool. There's a lot of little side Easter eggs that are fun. Really, it's a nice map. The spider boss fight was cool. Really, just decent map, I'd have to say. Um, so there's so much to that new age of zombies that I could sit here and all day and talk about all new features and everything. But just a solid map in general. I enjoy it. GOROD KROVI. See, I'm sorry. My favorite game is Black Ops 1. Like, as you could see, Moon, Call of the Dead, 5. Like, they're all just better to me. KINO's really good. Ascension's good. Shangri-La's good. Like, literally all the Black Ops 1 maps are B and above. So Black Ops 1 is literally my favorite. And Black Ops 3 is a close second. It is really good. It has its maps. And I don't dislike any of the maps. I like them all. Even Revelations, I do like it. But I'm just gonna put it at the top of. Honestly, I'd rather play KINO. I'd play Revelations over Ascension. I think that's where we're going to throw that for now. Revelations, it's an okay map. It was the start of a new era of remasters for the Ether story. Kind of trash ending, to be honest, especially after having to wait for so long for Black Ops 4 to come out. Really not the ending we wanted. I don't know. It was an okay map. Easter egg was kind of all over the place. I did really enjoy throwing the summoning key at like the cool, like kind of like landmark locations a little bit. I guess that's what you could call it, like fountains, the chandelier on Kino, like stuff like that. That was cool to me. But that will wrap up Black Ops 3. So now I believe it was Infinite Warfare, if I'm not mistaken. Zombies in Spaceland. I would I put Zombies in Spaceland pretty high. I wouldn't put it above 5 or anything. But Zombies in Spaceland is definitely a really fun map. That is by far the map that I played the most on. Um, I really enjoyed it. I really played the crap out of Zombies in Spaceland when it first came out. Never did the Easter egg until recently. We did it on my channel. We'll say that this is probably like the best string of Easter eggs and like the super Easter egg. Like I will say Lee Ross really did a good job. Raven the Redwoods, this is when I fell off. Um, but honestly, I don't know. It's just not that cool of a map. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it there. It's nice and aesthetically pleasing and everything, but I can't see myself want to play Rave over these maps. And same with Shaolin Shuffle. Same with Attack. I think Rave is a better map than that. I think Shaolin's better than Attack. Beast from Beyond. I'm gonna put that shit in trash. I'd rather play Beast than Carrier though. Um, Beast from Beyond's not a good map. I hated that map. We wanted to be kind of like we didn't really want to cheat. My friend had director's cut, but we decided to try to beat every Easter egg without him using it. And we failed only a couple times on attack because of the boss fight. And then we failed at least 30 billion times on Beast from Beyond. So me and my buddy Chase, we went, cheated, got me director's cut, and then we went in with the four of us again, and we beat it because we had two of us with all the perks, and because we tried with Chase just having it on, it still didn't work, and then we're like, okay, let's get one more person to have it, and then it worked, and then everybody got their director's cut, and then we went back, played every map again, beat Mistopheles, played Shadows again as Willard Wyler to get the last cutscene. So we really did do everything that we could. But Beast, just not a fun map. I would not play that ever unless I had a gun to my head and I had to choose between Carrier and Beast from Beyond. Um, and then I believe we got World War II next. The Final Reich. Pretty solid map. I would actually put that here. Final Reich, really good map. I really played the crap out of it. I did solo Easter egg, the casual and the hardcore, once or twice before, and it was a really fun map to play. I played it casually and I really enjoyed it. It was not a bad map. GROESTEN House, it's okay, but honestly, I'm gonna have to put it down here. It's really small. There's really not much to do on the map. It's just so small. It's just not really a map. It's just too small, you know. Um, all right. The Darkest Shore, worst map. This is definitely the worst map in Call of Zombies history. Um, it's so bad. It is so bad. I, that's it. I hate it. It's fucking trash. Um, why am I feel like no, I'm not missing something. The Shadow Throne. The Shadow Throne was actually a decent map, to be honest. Um, I'll put it here. If I'm being honest, I'll put it right there. Um, how are we looking with it? Okay, it looks good. Well, let me scroll up like a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. That looks good. Um, yeah, we were talking about the Shadow Throne. Pretty solid map. I had a fun time doing the Easter egg. By the way, Final Reich Easter egg fun. The Darkest Shore again, trash. The Shadow Throne, I actually had a good time doing the Easter egg. It was just really making weapons, but we had fun. We all had a different weapon, um, and we killed the boss fight. It was pretty solid map. We one-shotted the Final Reich. I think we one-shotted Darkest Shore. Maybe it took us like a few tries. I think it took us like 2 or 3 tries. One-shotted the Shadow Throne, I believe. And yeah, so pretty solid map. Tortured Path. I'd rather play the Tortured Path over these maps here. Um, this may be because technically I have not done the Easter egg on this map. Technically, after months and months and months and months of me and my 3 friends trying to beat this map, where you have to beat the first map, which was the windmill map, which I can't remember. You had to beat the windmill map and do its Easter egg. Then you had to do the boat map and beat its Easter egg. And then you had to do that little ice one and beat its Easter egg. It took us months and months and months, retries after retries after retries. And then finally, we finally made it to the third area. And we just made sure that we weren't going to fuck this up. And we were doing everything. We finally got to the boss fight. He has a sliver of health. I blue screen. Not even joking. And he was going to die. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. There was nothing that could have one-shotted us. There was nothing that would have made him immune. He was going to die, and we would have exfilled, like we would have, and we just didn't get to beat it, and that's very unfortunate. But I have urges to go back and play this. Like it's not that bad. Like it's not the traditional thing. The maps aren't the greatest, but like they're not that small. Like it was an idea. It's not as trash as people think. Um, I would definitely go back and play the Tortured Path way over Beast from Beyond. Like it's I would those three maps are decent. They're decent maps. I would play them casually over those trashier maps. And then finally, the Frozen Dawn. I'll put it at the top of D. It's not the greatest. The only redeeming qualities are the four wonder weapons that you and your team have to get. Although we failed it because I think one of us died and there was just no way to get the wonder weapon back, and we couldn't continue with the Easter egg, especially because I believe uh, some uh, some of them were like required during the boss fight to have, but you needed all four of them to be upgraded. So it's an okay casual map. There's really not much to it. It's a decent map, so I'd put it in D, I guess. Now we got Black Ops 4. Let's go ahead and do Chaos first. Chronologically, Dead of the Night. I'd put Dead of the Night pretty high here. Um, I'm gonna put Dead of the Night in front of ZNS behind KROVI. Um, Dead of the Night's an alright map. I do enjoy Black Ops 4. Okay, do not hate me. I do enjoy Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, it was what it was, and I kind of enjoyed it. The Easter egg on this map's cool. It kind of is a collectathon, but it's really not too hard if you just remember all 30 billion part locations. Otherwise, it's pretty fun, you know. Really cool aesthetic, nice wonder weapon, all that. Pretty solid map. Voyage of Despair. I'd rather play. Mm, yeah, I guess I'd rather play like these few maps more than Voyage of Despair. Voyage of Despair is just not that good of a map. They could have done so much more with the Easter egg and Titanic. The Easter egg kind of sucks. Map is very small, linear. I don't really like it, to be honest. 9. This is going to be an S tier map, and I think I'm gonna put it behind, above Mob of the Dead. 9's really fun. That's my go-to map when I play Black Ops 4. Really enjoy it. Actually fun. Wait. Oh, this one's not updated. Oh, that sucks. Um, that's unfortunate. Where's my phone? Huh? Yes, I am. Can you just wait? I'm almost done. Thank you, Mom. Uh, yeah. See, I'm borrowing my mom's stuff. Uh, so we will throw that in there a little later. I want to have my phone out just so I can take like a mental note of where I want some maps, because Jesus, for some reason this one's not updated. I thought it was. So class of wait, no, sorry, Ancient Evil. Yeah, cause Ancient Evil. I'm gonna put this as I'm gonna put it behind Mob of the Dead. Really, ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna put it at the top of A. I'm gonna put it at the top of A. I don't think it's an S tier map. It's pretty fun. The gauntlets are fun. No, no. I think it deserves S tier. The gauntlets are fun. Easter eggs fun. Um, just overall solid map actually. So yeah, I would leave it there. Classified, it's basically like 5, but I think a little bit worse. So I'll put it behind 5. The round 150 Easter egg, pretty cool and everything, and pretty solid. Blood of the Dead, I'll put that at E, just so infection is no. Infection deserves to be lonely. Do I really want to play these? I think I'll put it at the top of D, because it's a decent map. Just because it's kind of like Mob of the Dead, but it's really not the same. I don't like playing this map. I really don't, and stuff like that. So Alpha Omega. Honestly, if I had to put Alpha Omega somewhere, I think I'm gonna put Alpha Omega um, in front of Blood of the Dead. Yeah, let's do that. So Alpha Omega, if it was on this list, I'd put it in front of Blood of the Dead. Tag der Toten. I put it at the bottom of A. I was getting it in my phone. Tag bottom of A. And then now we got Cold War maps, which is D Machine. I think D Machine. I think D Machine's a pretty solid map. Um, I put it behind Classified. D behind Classified. And then Firebase Z. Honestly, I just put it up in front of D Machine. It's not that crazy of a map, but it's pretty good. And then yeah, I wanted to put Town in front of. I'll put Town in front of Nuketown, to be honest. Okay, so let's read through this. Moon, Origins, Shadows, Call the Dead, 9, Mob, Ancient. I think that's pretty solid. DE, Derice, 5, Classified, and then I'll have Firebase Z. Hello, Jack. Then I got D Machine, or Firebase Z, D Machine, Zombies in Spaceland, Buried, GOROD, Dead of the Night, ZNS. I like that. KINO, Rev, Ascension, Shang, The Final Reich, Shadow Throne, Outbreak. Okay, Nuketown. I put Town, then Nuketown. Oh, I forgot about Tag der Toten here, sorry. So Nuketown, Verrucht, Noct, Shino, Voyage, Rave, Shaolin, Attack, Alpha, Omega, Blood, The Frozen Dawn, Descent, Infection, Die Rise, Transit, The Torture Path, Beast from Beyond, Grossenhaus, House, Carrier, Darkest Shore. I like that. So let's do tag, bottom of A. Hold on. And then I wanted to do Town was in front of Nuketown. AO was in front of Blood. Okay, so now I have them. Okay, I got them. I got it. Okay, so for our ranking system, this is how we have it. From the top. Okay, let's do this. So we got number 1. My favorite map is Moon. Number 2 is Origins. Number 3 is Shadows. Call the Dead is 4. 9 is 5. Mob of the Dead is 6. Ancient Evil is 7, and that will close off our S tier. We have Der Eisendrache, Derice, 5, Classified, Firebase Z, D Machine, Zombies in Spaceland, Buried, GOROD, KROVI, Dead of the Night. Oh fuck, I wasn't counting. Derice is 8, or Der Eisendrache is 8, Derice is 9, 5 is 10, 11 is Classified, 12 is Zombies in Spaceland, 13. Guys, I don't think I have the mental capacity for this. 8 is Derice. Der Eisendrache. 9 is Derice. 10 is 5. 11 is Classified. 12 is Firebase Z. 13 is D Machine. 14 is Zombies in Spaceland. 15 is Buried. 16 is GOROD, KROVI. 17 is Dead of the Night. 18 is ZNS. 19 is Tag der Toten, and that will close off our A tier. B tier is KINO der Toten with our one. What? Okay. I actually can't do this, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. KINO der TOTEN is 20. 21 is Rev. 22 is Ascension. 23 is Shangri-La. 24 is the Final Reich. 25 is the Shadow Throne. 26 is Outbreak. And that would do it for our B tier. 26 is Town. 27 is Nuketown. 28 is Verrucht. 29 is Nocturne and Toten. 30 is Shinonuma. 31 is Voyage of Despair. 32 is Raven the Redwoods. 33 is Shaolin Shuffle. 34 is Attack of the Radioactive Thing, and that would do it for our C tier. 35 is Alpha Omega. 36 is Blood of the Dead. 37 is The Frozen Dawn. 38 is Descent, and that would do it for our D tier. 39 is Infection, and that would do it for our E tier. 40 is Die Rise. 41 is Transit. I think 42 would be Bus Depot. 43 would be Farm. And then 45 would be The Tortured Path. 46 would be Beast from Beyond. 47 would be Groesten House. 48 would be Carrier. 49 would be The Darkest Shore. I feel like I counted wrong, and I probably am stupid. But yeah, I hope you got the point. Maybe one day I will go back and I'll actually have a better tier list that I can make myself. I just don't have the equipment, so shout out to the person that made this, whoever you are. But yeah, that has been my tier list. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it's a little scuffed, but yeah, that is my tiers. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.